Just going to have to leave it there because we've got this update from Liverpool now about police. I just want to take this.
By the terrible tragedy that has taken place today. I want to thank all of the emergency services, partner agencies and members of the public who came to the assistance of the injured following this evening's shocking incidents, which we declared a major incident. This had been a joyous day in Liverpool with hundreds of thousands of people lining the streets to celebrate Liverpool Football Club's victory parade. Sadly, at 6 o'clock this evening, as the parade was drawing to a close, we received reports that a car had been in a collision with a number of pedestrians on Water Street in Liverpool city centre. A number of people have been injured and were taken to hospital. In addition, a large number of people of all ages were treated at the scene but did not require hospital treatment. Specialist officers have been put in place to support the injured and their families. Our emergency service colleagues from the North West Ambulance Service and Mersey Fire and Rescue Service also attended the scene and will be able to provide further updates. The car stopped at the scene and a 53-year-old white British man from the Liverpool area was arrested. We believe him to be the driver of the vehicle. Extensive inquiries are ongoing to establish the circumstances leading up to the collision, and it is vital that people do not speculate or spread misinformation on social media. I know that people will understandably be concerned by what has happened tonight. What I can tell you is that we believe this to be an isolated incident, and we are not currently looking for anyone else in relation to it. The incident is not being treated as terrorism. We would ask that people refrain from sharing distressing footage from the incident online, and please share any information directly with our investigation team. Information, including video footage, can be passed on via the Merseyside Major Incident Police Portable. Detail can be found on the Merseyside Police website. In the lead up to this event, we have been working closely with event organisers, and a robust traffic management plan was put in place for the parade, which included a number of road closures throughout the route and the city centre. We will provide further updates as soon as we have them. I'll now hand over to my colleague Dave Kitchen from the North West Ambulance Service.
Thank you. Good evening, I'm Dave Kitchen, Head of Service for the Cheshire Merseyside area of NWAS. All of us at North West Ambulance Service are horrified and saddened that a day of celebration for the people of Liverpool could end in such terrible circumstances. Our thoughts are with everyone who witnessed the incident and those who have been injured. As large crowds were expected in the city centre today to celebrate Liverpool Football Club's victory, we thankfully had a substantial presence already in place close to the route, as we would do for any event of this type. Our ambulances, hazardous area response team, merit doctors, North West Air Ambulance colleagues and senior clinicians were very quickly on scene to offer aid and treatment. St John Ambulance also had clinical teams present to support us throughout the day and were quick to respond, and our thanks go to them for their assistance. Our emergency ambulances took patients to our NHS colleagues at the Royal Liverpool Hospital, Alder Hey, Arrow Park and Aintree hospitals. Sadly, 4 of the injured were children who were enjoying the day with their friends and their families. We can confirm that our teams treated 20 patients at the scene for minor injuries, and these did not need hospital treatment. 27 patients in total were taken to hospital by ambulance, and we believe 2 of those, including one of the children, have sustained serious injuries. Our cyclist paramedic, who was on scene, was also unfortunately struck by the vehicle, but I'm pleased to report that no injuries were sustained. We also know that some patients have self-presented at local hospitals following the incident. We're working closely with our partners at Merseyside Police and share their appeal for calm. This is indeed an appalling incident, and we understand that people will be deeply upset. The people of Liverpool have shown many times before that you are a strong community and you support one another. All of us at North West Ambulance Service share with you the frustration that this wonderful day has ended like this. And we hope that those who have been injured make a speedy recovery. We'd also like to extend our thanks to Merseyside Fire and Rescue Service and Merseyside Police, both of whom assisted in the tendering to the injured in a very rapid sequence, as did many of the supporters in the city centre. As well as our NHS colleagues who will continue the treatment, everybody has played their part today. At this point, I'd just like to pass over to Nick Searle, the Chief Fire Officer. Thank you.
Good evening. Firstly, our thoughts are with everyone who's been affected by the incident this evening. Merseyside Fire and Rescue Service were informed at 18:07 hours. We immediately mobilised 3 fire engines to Water Street and were in attendance in 4 minutes. On arrival, the crews were met with numerous injured people and 4 persons trapped under a vehicle. Our crews rapidly lifted the vehicle, removed 3 adults and 1 child from beneath and passed them to our ambulance service colleagues. We then worked with emergency service partners to ensure casualties received medical treatment and transport to hospital as quickly as possible. My fire crews will maintain a visible and reassuring presence in the coming days and weeks. I'll now hand you over to Liam Robinson from Liverpool City Council.
Thank you. I'd like to start by saying on behalf of everyone here in Liverpool how much our thoughts and prayers are with those affected by this appalling incident in the city centre today. It's cast a very dark shadow over what had been a joyous day for the city and the finale to a fabulous bank holiday weekend. I'd particularly like to pay tribute to the emergency services who responded to help those who were hurt and to our NHS staff treating them in hospital. We are working very closely with Merseyside Police to support their investigation and with other relevant organisations to make sure those affected get the appropriate support. I would appeal for people, please do not share the horrifying footage of the incident on social media. Please, if you have any information, forward it to Merseyside Police to help them with their investigation. We won't be commenting any further, but we will provide relevant updates as and when we know more and it's appropriate to do so. Once again, our hearts go out to all of those affected. Liverpool is a city that has a proud history of coming together and supporting each other during challenging times. I've no doubt that will again be the case over the coming days and weeks. Thank you.